because like the hallway just got like really long.
Oh no.
Like it just went. And I was like, I'm never going to make it. And then I started like panicking, you know, and I started crying and I was like, I had to get carried to the room. And then I just sat and stared at a wall, I guess, for like several hours.
The Fuck It Friday podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Fuck It Friday podcast. I'm Patty.
I'm Dylan.
Kyla.
Yo, it's been a minute.
It has.
It's been a long minute.
Like 2 weeks, minute.
Yeah, but
It's a minute. It's 2 minutes.
That's viewership we could lose.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, we're
better
back.
than ever.
We're back. This is.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that I can see myself the entire time.
You're just gonna be staring at that the whole time.
I know. I'm going to be very self-conscious of the way I look. Make sure
I want to
I'm
see
flat.
me.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
this
I do.
is bad.
You can flip that out. Flip that screen out.
That makes no sense from over here. And I can't see it
Yeah,
from
just
there.
flips out. It just flips. Boom.
Oh, so I am still in the
So,
picture.
there you
All
go.
of this.
Hey,
direction.
puppy.
I have the whole couch. You made it sound like I had just like this tiny little space.
No, I'm
to
talking
sit and
about
talk.
the focus area. If you lean too far back, now you see there's like blue all around you. That's the focus. When you lean back, there you go. I'm cutting to that.
And you guys are learning about how this is done. The meat and potatoes of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruby
This is-
apparently got camera shy. She's scared to be famous.
So
I
we-
told her before to be famous.
We got a guest.
Ruby.
We replaced Ruby with Ruby.
Yeah.
Hi, Ruby.
So we got Kyla's uncle's dog. It's a golden doodle.
She's the cutest.
Oh my God.
Get in this picture.
She's about to get in that shot.
Come here.
But
She's got her hair up in a fucking ponytail.
Ruby,
She's
show
like,
your
I don't
beautiful-
want to do it.
I just want
I'm
to do my own
scared.
thing. Don't mess with my cameras. There you go. Sit right there.
Aw, she's cute.
So the last time we were here, you were going to be out MIA and you went to Colorado.
That's true.
So how was it?
Colorado.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I heard you saw a moose.
We did see moose. Moose. Can you? Is it? It's like deer, right?
Is it meese?
It might be
I
moose.
saw mooses.
Moose. I saw
So what
many
happened?
moose.
That'd be kind of a terrifying situation.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, it wasn't that terrifying. There's other terrifying moments I wish I want to tell you about. That. So, I and my friends, we did something that we haven't done in a very long time. We ate some magical vegetables
Nice.
and it was awful. It was fucking awful.
Awful.
So I've done it many a times. I don't know about you guys, but I've done it many times in my life.
I've done it twice.
So I was like very comfortable, but it had been a while, like many years. So I was like, okay, I'll be fine. And so the day comes that we go to take it. It's like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. We're like, all right, perfect. Let's take these.
So it was nighttime.
No, 11
No.
11 in the afternoon, not evening.
So it'd be
Maybe
nighttime.
11 a.m.
Which is not in the afternoon.
Whatever. It's the afternoon time.
It is the afternoon.
Thank you.
It's like right by lunch.
It's not specifically afternoon, technically. It's not technically
It's
right
like calling
afternoon.
Friday a weekend.
No, it's like rounding up. It's like math.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anything after 10 o'clock is like afternoon time, in my opinion. But
Yes.
anyway, so
Math.
we're like, all right, cool. Let's take this. So we eat them. And in the past, they've always kind of made me throw up at the beginning, but like never. It's never like a permanent thing. Just quick throw up, and boom, blast off. So that starts happening to Alex, and I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks because I feel fine. Well, then about 15, 20 minutes later, he's done. Well, then it hits my stomach. I'm like, oh no. So I throw up. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good. So then it lasted about 7 or 8 hours. The first 2 to 3 hours was just we were fucking around, laughing. Like anybody who might have been in like a mile or two away from us probably fucking heard us screaming and hollering. And then things started to change after that third hour, and I I at one point, like I just couldn't stand up anymore. So I had gone and I fell into my tent. So I was like laying in the doorway and my feet were dangling out. And out of nowhere, like I'm just sitting there chilling, but then I feel like my feet getting wet and I realize, oh shit, it's raining. Yeah. So that's at least, I'm thinking, oh fuck, big storm is happening, is what my brain thought. So I got up real quick, zip my tent up, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Well, this particular camping site we were at was like very wet, and it wasn't really like solid ground. It was really just rocks held together by mud. So, you know what I mean? So like staking the tent was really hard, and even where you could stake it, it just slid right in. So it wasn't like, it wasn't really firm.
You put them at an angle?
Yeah. So you have it at an angle, but it's just so muddy that like I could walk up and just very little effort and pull it out. So I'm like, okay, well, it starts getting windy. Well, inside of a tent, windy, the slightest breeze is a heavy wind inside a tent.
It's loud, right?
And plus I'm fucking tripping balls. So I'm like, oh no. Like this fucking is really bad storm. And then all of a sudden the back two stakes of my tent come off out of the ground and my tent kind of falls on me. So I start freaking out. And I go, help! Somebody help me. Zach is my fucking hero. I love him.
And he's a listener.
Thank you,
Zach.
I've told you already how awesome you are. He was the sitter. And he goes, I'm coming. And he goes, everything's fine. He goes, the stakes came out. He goes, I'm fixing them right now. And I'm sitting in my tent sweating in like just shorts. And that's it. I have nothing else. I'm sweating. I'm freaking out. And I'm like, he goes, just come on out. He goes, it's not even raining. I was like, it's so windy out there though. He goes, dude, it's really not. He goes, it was one big quick gust that came through. He goes, everything's fine. Just come out of the tent. And I'm like, you're going to have to come in here. Like, I'm freaking out. So he comes in and he's like, look how awesome the mountains look. He goes, isn't it a beautiful day outside? He goes, you know what I really like? He goes, I'm just happy that we're all here together and we're having a good time. And I start commenting. I'm like, yeah, we are having a good time. And like, I'm telling you, I was on the verge of crying because then I go, I kind of want to go to the car, which was a long ways away. He goes, that's a really bad idea. And I'm like, yeah, it's a bad idea. So then I'm like, I'm just going to lay down for a second and just everything's going to be okay. He goes, well, we're all out here when you want to come out here. I'm like, okay. But it just felt like in my head, every 2 to 3 minutes, a big gust would come through and it'd rattle my tent and I'd start to fucking panic. So I sat like a fucking vampire for like 2 more hours in my fucking tent, just stiff. And every time the wind would come through, I'd tense up and get all scared. It was horrible. It was very close to what that one time where you thought they were going to kill you. Yeah. I thought Mother Nature was going to kill me. Yeah. I was like, fuck, I'm going to be like this forever. We're fucked. We're stuck up here. Fuck, we're screwed.
But psychedelics are like in just a normal dose.
Oh yeah.
They're intense.
Oh yeah.
They're intense.
This was the most intense I've ever had.
I did when I was younger, like, God, this was 15 plus years ago. I did shrooms with my best friend and some of our friends. And I think I've told this story on the podcast, which I realize I say that a lot on the podcast. I think I've told this story on the podcast. But we did it. And I can't stand the taste of them. So I had to buy pudding. Ooh, like chocolate pudding and get a giant spoonful and then I'd bury it in the spoon and then I'd go for it. I'd chew it up a little bit because everyone was like, you got to chew it. And then I would down it and then they would be like, now drink this orange juice. And then, because apparently it intensifies. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't have a comparison. And the way they did it was they used to do it a lot. I was just kind of the add-on into these situations. And they would make rules, like these like odd fucking rules. So we're at my best friend's apartment and he's got this giant circle black rug in the middle of his floor. And someone goes, all right, that's a hole. And for a while, it didn't mean shit to me. It was just like a random line he had said, and then I had moved on. Dude, he wasn't fucking lying. When we were like I didn't throw up. Doesn't make me throw up. But we were definitely tripping. We were starting to drink, playing beer pong. But whenever we wanted like a new drink or something, we would just walk around the rug because it was the deepest hole I've ever seen in my life. It was fucking massive.
It was a black rug?
A black rug. I mean, pure black. No design, no nothing other than like the crap, like the white specks of whatever that was on it. But we would avoid it. I was terrified of falling in this hole like the entire time.
I can see that.
And I blend the two trips that I had done with them. It was the same crowd, same everything. At one point, my best friend went to go take a piss. Now, again, I'm not familiar with shrooms or anything like that. Like I said, I've done it twice. You're not supposed to look at your reflection.
Oh, not supposed to look it, but it is fucking crazy.
Okay.
Because your face just is like moving all weird.
He did. I think he took a piss, and then he went to go wash his hands, and he's freaking out. Next thing you hear was like, guys, oh my God, guys. And he's losing his fucking mind. And we're like, what? We, like, three of us come in. So my face is falling off. And he wasn't lying. His fucking face was just coming off his face. Oh, and so we're like, shit. So we all just kind of like clamor hands all over his face. And we're like, just walk out of the bathroom. Just walk out. And we get out and we start mushing his head. And then,
I would be freaking out.
Yeah, we were losing our fucking minds. And then we just kind of like slowly backed our hands off and his face was okay. Like it was perfectly fine. Like it wasn't falling off anymore. We're like, you're good, dude. You're good. And then that might have been the same trip. And then I know it was the trip with the hole because we were playing beer pong on this one. We were playing beer pong and everybody on my side of the table, at one point, we all just leaned. We all saw the same little man run from like behind something to under something. We all just, I don't know if somebody had said something prior to that or whatever, and it triggered like the same response. It must have been 30 minutes. We were looking for a little man who was running around the apartment for the longest time. It was weird as fuck.
I would have been shitting my pants.
I'm pretty sure there were a couple of times where I just lied and I was like, there he is, because I was just trying to get in on the act. But I did see him like once or twice. He was.
I totally see him.
Yeah. It was fucked.
He's like, I didn't see him.
We would go outside and try to climb trees. They felt slimy. Mm-hmm. That's a weird time.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it goes on for like 8 hours. Something like that.
Yeah, I passed out.
Yeah, eventually I think I fell asleep. Yep. I never had a bad trip though.
No, that was the closest I came. But thankfully, Zach, my rock, came in and saved the day.
Your boo.
He did, and dude, you know what? And I would say I was in that tent for 2 whole hours freaking out, probably, roughly. And every 20 minutes, at least. Hey, buddy, knock, knock. How you doing? I'm like, I'm good, just chilling. And let me tell you this. People joke about this phrase, but when I tell you I was manually breathing inside the tent, I had to think. Every part of my body was like, okay, open the nostrils, in through the nose. I was like, I had to walk myself through it. And then I passed out. So I was really probably freaking out for about an hour, and I passed out for about an hour. Then I woke up, still crazy tripping, but it was much more like I had it controlled. And so I crawled out of my tent. I see Alex laying in his tent, and then I see Nate and Zach talking to each other, and it sounded like Nate was truly convinced that so the way the mountains were, we were so high up. I'll show you pictures later. The way it looked is it already kind of gave off the impression of like molten lava, where it has like that black shit over the top of it.
Yeah.
But so when we were tripping it, it genuinely looked like it was flowing, and Nate thought it was like real. Like he was full on like, oh shit, are we gonna be okay? And so Zach just had to keep reminding him that, see, look, it hasn't gone any farther down. And Nate's like, yeah, it has. We're fucked.
Yeah, it's coming up. Don't, all jokes aside, for real, every friend group needs a Zach.
Yeah, Zach
you know what I mean?
Zach was there. He was our fucking rock that day.
Because he didn't take it, right?
No.
He was the control.
He was the control.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's smart, too, to do shit like that.
He was very good. He did very, very good.
Well, yeah, and when you're out in the wild, like, and you can get into anything, like,
anything
you definitely need somebody babysitting.
I was just fucked up. So I crawl out of my tent. All I could think of was like, what the fuck just happened? So I shouted it as loud as I could. And Nate and Zach are like, oh shit. They come running over. And Alex, I think, is like really fucked up at this point. Like he's kind of going through what I was going through. So he's like half in the tent, half out. And he just goes, oh, hey, doing? I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I felt like crawling out of that tent. I felt like I was like being birthed. And so I was like, I'm not going to say exactly what I said because it was pretty vulgar, but
why? You said worse.
No. I said, oh my fucking God. I was like, I feel like I just got shot out of my mom's pussy again.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Donahue. What the
She doesn't
fuck?
listen. She doesn't listen anymore.
She doesn't? Okay,
No.
good.
No, otherwise I would not have
She's
said
like,
it.
I'm too disappointed to feel it anymore. I can't hear anymore.
Yeah. So Nate and Zach are like, what? Everybody starts laughing. I just crawled out of like the pits of hell. I was like, my tent was hell and I was trapped inside. I was like, holy shit. So it was a very nice and peaceful last like 2 hours. But there was about an hour and a half there of I thought I was fucked. Like you guys were never going to see me again. I was done for.
We would have ended the podcast.
You're thinking about us while you're out there.
I was thinking of everybody. I was like, oh my God.
Did you think of me?
My parents, I was like, Chris, Kyla, both you Chris's, Kyla, I was like, I was thinking of everybody. I was like, I'm fucked. I was like, if I get out of this, I'm stuck like this for the rest of my life. I'm fucked. I'm such an idiot. And then Zach, knock, knock, buddy.
God, that's...
You doing all right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
I think so.
I was like, I'll be all right. And then Alex comes in at one point, and I was like, in the peak freaking out. I'm just laying there, and he goes, hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm fucking coming in there. I'm going to fucking get you. And then he starts fucking pretending to sock me in the side. And I'm like, not right now, not right now, not right now, not right now.
I'm going to cry.
I was like, I'm going to fucking throw up.
What about you? You've done it.
Yeah, a lot. And I don't have any good stories. I always throw up.
Yeah,
It's got to come
me too.
But I always would eat too much. I determined because I'd try to eat like an eighth by myself.
That's how much we ate.
But I was less than 100 pounds.
Well, we thought maybe we weren't going to take enough. We bought 3/8. We were afraid this might not even be enough. But that eighth fucked us up.
Yeah. I was like probably 115 pounds, 110 pounds when I was taking these, and I'd eat like an eighth every time and I throw up. But the only like really funny one, because otherwise I just like did it in a control, like in my house, But one time we were in Lincoln and I took it with my then husband. Well, and then his sister and her boyfriend were with us. And we went to like a Nebraska game and all this stuff.
That's a little much.
Yeah, well, we didn't do it. We went to the Nebraska game and then we did it. Well, his sisters, like we shared a queen size room, like 2 queen beds, and she's freaking out because she says her bed's smaller. Nothing's like kicked in with me. So I'm just like, whatever, take my bed. Don't get crying about it. And then she's panicking because there's like a ceiling like this. And she's like, there's bugs everywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And nothing happened to me for a while. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll eat some more. So I ate a little more.
Oh no.
Next thing I know, like the whole fucking walls are like melting. And I was panicking. And then we tried to go on a walk for a little while. And then Amber started panicking again. So we went back to the hotel and I'm like walking. And the next thing I know, I'm starting to just like profusely like bawl because like the hallway just got like really long.
Oh, no.
Like it just went. And I was like, I'm never going to make it. And then I started like panicking, and I started crying. And I was like, how did it get carried to the room? And then I just sat and stared at a wall, I guess, for like several hours.
Nice.
I don't know what happened.
At least you were safe inside. I thought my tent was going to blow away.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, fuck.
I was in a building. There was no wind.
I'd done it one other time in the wilderness like that, but I'd done acid.
Yeah.
And it was up top 3 experience for me. Fucking chilled. We had our hammock set up perfectly along the stream where like through these trees you could see the sun coming up and going down.
Yeah.
I at one point was alone, like genuinely alone. Like I'd have to shout for the guys to hear where I was at. Just like flowing through the trees, very like just thinking about things. I was at a point in my life where I was really trying to figure shit out. And figured a lot of shit out. And I went and I was like, this is awesome. So I was like, it's going to be a lot like that. Not even remotely.
That's what I want to do, man. I want to go on a vision trip.
Yeah, you've talked about it.
I know.
It's not acid, though.
It's not. It's something more intense, like ayahuasca or
DMT.
Peyote. DMT would be fun.
Before.
Have you? How was that?
It fucked me up.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just want to learn how to become like a millionaire on these things.
I didn't learn how to become
with peyote.
Yeah. Like, so what's the trick to your success? Peyote. I went in the middle of the Nevada desert and I smoked a shit ton of peyote
until it hit me.
The rocks then changed form and gave me a visual path of where to go in life. And I've followed that path since. And here I am, financially successful. Still depressed. It doesn't buy you any happiness, but God damn it, I can pay my bills. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. The government taxes me heavy.
I would do that.
I would totally do it.
Even if I didn't figure out how to be a millionaire.
I know. Right?
I tried. At that point, I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life.
You don't have to twist my arm.
I was like 24, 23, 24. And I was like, fuck, what am I doing with my life right now?
I still don't know.
And I was like, okay, I figured it out. And then it still took me like 2 more years to do it.
I've been roofied once.
You did that to yourself. Yeah, we've heard this.
Yeah. Roofied myself on purpose.
And you remember?
Show everybody your sunburn.
What sunburn? I tanned beautifully while I was there.
Sure.
Not the pale guy that hey, dog.
I actually did get a sunburn while I was wearing Crocs. So I have a checkerboard on my feet.
Oh my God, dog.
And I am peeling horribly. I thought I was done, but my legs, my upper body is really there's a little bit right here that looks like it's peely, but my legs are really bad.
I just got burned the other day too, so I don't know why I'm making fun of you because it was like a crisscross top. So like I have these like
you
little
look like an idiot.
these lines all the way up my chest right now. It's okay.
I initially had like a tank top looking burn.
Headphones.
Damn.
I had like a tank top burn, but I had to fix that. The next day was like, I'm not gonna put sunscreen on until like 2.
Oh my
I'll
God.
let myself burn a little bit.
That was a dumb idea.
To be fair, that's what I got going on. I got this deep ass farmer's tan. Like my chest is still tan. I'm always tan, but my arms are definitely darker than the rest of my liquid.
Shut up, dude.
I fucking hate when he talks like that. Like literally, I look at him and I'm like, I'm still fucking translucent. And I sat outside in the sun for about 4 hours.
All he had to do was just exist.
Yeah, just step foot outside and he's like, I'm baking.
Have to. He could fucking sit inside for the rest of his life and he'll always be tanner.
That's what he just said. He's like, I'm still tan. I just am like way tan now. Like I'm so like tan right now.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I mowed once.
I know.
I went from a fucking beautiful tan to a fucking golden brown.
I barely tan. I'm so pissed. Burnt myself again.
I eat the sun rays up.
Decently. My legs and my arms did. My face kind of went away.
I mean, if I sit out long enough, I'll tan.
If you see the difference in where like I don't have didn't get any sun.
Yeah.
It looks like I got really tan, but that just tells you how white I am usually.
Me too. Don't feel bad, Dylan. Me too. I tell Chris I'm translucent. Like I reflect light.
I wasn't trying to shame you guys.
Sure you did. Look, my arms
did
get tanner though. Look at that. I actually have some brown coloring. Maybe the light washes me out. maybe this isn't the best place.
Me
Look at
too.
that bronze, guys.
Yeah, looking at myself in the.
And you can see like up here on the thigh.
You can see up here. I had shorts on a lot.
Yeah, you're peeling like crazy though.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, dude.
God damn. I've never seen anybody peel on their legs like that.
Me neither. I've never had that happen.
That's crazy.
My mom thinks I got sun poisoning because my feet were so swollen.
I have one
like purple. Like at one point, my feet were purple because of how burnt I was on my foot. It was just my foot. The rest of my body was just kind of like red.
Just from the the croc holes?
Yeah, and like near my ankle, like the whole foot where it got burnt was purple, and then it swelled the fuck up. There was one day when I got back, I had to wear Crocs. I've been wearing Crocs now just because those shoes are disgusting now that I had, but I couldn't wear those if I wanted to.
I wasn't aware you could get sun poisoning.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and I'm not saying that. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't really know that was a thing either.
Oh, yeah. For real.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, how'd he die? Poisoning.
Poisoned by the fucking sun.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was allergic.
Fucking pussy. How do you like these green ones?
They're so good.
Yeah. Have you tasted the different flavors?
What?
There's different flavors. They're not just green apple.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Here,
they're not.
do me a favor. Eat the other half of this one.
No.
No, eat the other half of this one and tell me.
Why?
Just eat it.
Just eat it. God damn it.
What is it?
Just tell me what you think. Really, like, get the flavor in there.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Just eat it. God damn, dude. You're on camera.
No.
Just eat it. It's fine.
Who ate the other half of it?
I took a bite
Kyla
of it.
took a bite of it to test it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you just eat it. Jesus
eat
Christ.
the other half.
Like a 10-year-old girl, just eat it.
It's not anything awful.
No, it's not going to be terrible. I promise you. I wouldn't set you up like that.
What is it? I'm chewing it.
Okay, tell me,
What flavor
step
is?
us through it. You eating this green candy. You're not chewing it.
Yes, I am.
Like, chew it. Get the saliva mixing in there. See if it tastes like a dill pickle.
Why would it taste like a dill pickle?
Because that's one of the flavors.
That's what that one is.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What? Where's the bag?
It's in the trash. There's like 3 different flavors. It's dill pickle, sour apple, and like
Watermelon and lemon lime.
I've eaten a lot of these, and I didn't get any of them that tasted like that.
I got a couple.
You
I've been eating
did?
them for you.
I have 3 more in here, and I'm scared to eat them. That one's not pickle.
We bought them yesterday. We're like, dude, let's just fuck with Dylan.
It was sour roulette is what it is. And it is the normal brand that we get with these ones.
What's sour apple?
And
That's all I've had is sour apple up until this point.
Watermelon.
They've all tasted the same before that one.
They all kind of taste like pickle to me. Ew. I don't know. I thought that was not pickle.
There are these candies that Kyla found, and they come in packs of 3, which is perfect. They're
scary.
They're pickle balls.
No, they're sour pickle.
Yeah.
I have my phone.
And they turn your mouth green. I thought about maybe we should get them and eat them on the podcast.
Victoria! Cut that.
Oh my God.
Victoria, your friend is here. Go downstairs with your bag.
Oh, sleepover.
Oh.
We have no kids in the house.
Oh.
Is it Nyla?
It is.
Oh my God.
Nyla's waiting for you.
Oh my God. Those are 2 pickle flavors.
I told you.
Sleepover.
Yep. Bye. I think all of the ones that I had were pickle. They were all stuck together too, so it makes sense.
Oh my God. I ate 2 pickles.
Give me a kiss.
I hope it's still pickle. God, I hope that one's still pickle.
Watermelon. Oh, you little turd.
Damn. I love you, babe.
Love you. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah, so we were hoping to punk you with the
I was hoping that you would get one and be like, what is this? and freak out. And then I could laugh hilariously.
I might have eaten one that tasted like that, not even know. Straight up.
Damn it. Didn't work. We bought a bunch of candy and then we ate it last night. And then we were like, fuck, we just have this one bag. And then when you asked who's the candy, I was already unpacking all this. I was like, shit, you just want to get 2 bags? Like, we fucked up.
It's okay. Yeah, I totally, like, as I'm eating it, all I notice really is the sour. So I might have eaten a shit ton.
They are really sour too.
They're good though. Even the dill pickle
like
one's not bad. I like this. I just like the sour.
I really don't like sour stuff.
I love it.
Unless it's the sour sketty.
But that's not sour though.
I know. See.
So I don't know. I don't know if
I used to love sour Skittles when I was a kid, but it would like kill the taste buds on the tip of my tongue. Then when I was young, guess what my dumbass would do? I would take nail clippers to the fucking dead.
Yeah, I've done it.
My tongue would bleed
tweezers
so bad.
Yank on them.
Because I would pull more. I wouldn't just pull the dead one off. I'd pull like another one or two.
And stuff, yeah.
So my tongue would just bleed.
I would never do that.
You ever done that with pineapple?
No.
Have you ever done it with pineapple? Mm-hmm. They say if you eat enough pineapple, I don't think it's like the cubed ones that you buy at the store. Like I think if you dice up a pineapple and you eat enough of it, it'll shred your fucking
I can see that.
Taste buds. I think it's like the acid or something in there that does it. I've done that way too many times as a kid. My mom would always buy pineapples. So and I'd get fucked up on some pineapple.
I have self-control.
Pineapple and watermelon. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't have any self-control. You see me at my mom's. Whenever she cooks food, I can't stop. Because she cooks for a fucking army.
That's true.
Like, and it's like, well, someone's got to eat it. I'll eat it. Like, why not?
That's like me and my brother at any family gathering on my dad's side. We're just fucking in the kitchen for an hour after everybody else leaves.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, we're just on plate like 5, struggling to eat plate 5.
Just smashing shit. I don't know. I love being at I love like a good cookout.
Yeah.
That's why I love going to my mom so much. Like she really does cook for an army. And she'll cook so much and we'll all just like indulge as hard as we can. And then she's like, all right, so who's taking what home? She's always reading up on Tupperware. I never have to buy Tupperware. She's always giving us Tupperware. It's fucking nice. What are you looking for, babe? Yeah, so that's what we do. So, Kyla, you were saying, because I don't have an update on anything. American Airlines.
Oh yeah, that was old.
Yeah, but tell it. It's funny as fuck.
I told Chris the other day that I was looking for some funny story about like an airplane thing since the last several weeks. He's had some random story, right? I found one where this lady got duct taped to the actual chair. Dude. And then they like duct taped her mouth shut and she's like stuck like this.
What did she do?
She tried to open the door mid-flight.
Oh my God. Just let her go. Throw her out.
Yeah, so they duct taped her ass to the chair. They were like, mm-mm.
No, you're just unruly.
Yeah.
And all the other passengers had to have been like, this is fucking nuts.
I'd have been like filming it. Well, and then I said, I was like, why'd they duct tape her mouth shut? Like, what the fuck was she saying that they
She'll probably try to spit on somebody.
For real?
Like in court, they'll do that. They'll mask you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It is a federal crime to spit on someone.
Yeah, you cannot. It is a crime. It's assault. You cannot spit on anybody.
It's biological warfare.
I just wish that I was on that flight.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
That would have been fucking amazing to see that. But
also kind of scary.
It would have been a panic at first.
Yeah.
What if she would have opened the door?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We wouldn't be talking about a lady getting duct taped. We'd be talking about a flight that crashed.
Well, I don't think so. Because remember, only a few months ago, that door just flew off on its own. Just completely separated and landed in someone's backyard.
Yeah, but wouldn't a couple people die from like the suction?
I thought so too.
Not necessarily getting sucked out, but like suffocating or something.
The depressurization. I'm sure immediately they landed. I don't think it went up I don't know. I might be wrong, but I don't think it was up very high in relation to how high a plane goes. Would you imagine being the guy, you're just like fucking cooking lunch, you know, and just minding your own fucking business, and then something just like lands in your fucking backyard.
Do you think he made some good money off of that? Anybody
oh my God, I'm sure there's a lawsuit.
Like, technically damage anything or anyone.
I'm sure there's a lawsuit he could have had.
You really think so?
Dude, you can sue for anything.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever heard the Weird Al song, I'll Sue Ya?
No.
What?
I've never heard it.
Oh man, I'm going to play it for you.
Yeah. No, I've never heard it.
I'll sue ya if you even look at me funny. I'll sue ya.
But it's true, though. People use the power of lawsuits for everything now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but then there's those stories where people will shit on people for like legitimate lawsuits and tell a fraction of the story to make you sound dumb. Like the lady who spilled coffee on herself from McDonald's, and she sued McDonald's and won a bunch of money. People are like, well, that's her fucking fault for putting the cup in her lap. She never said that she was wrong for that. What they sued for was that McDonald's was selling coffee that was like 60 degrees too hot for the standard.
Yeah.
You know, because originally she didn't go to the hospital and think, I'm going to sue McDonald's for this.
Yeah.
When they said that the severity of these burns must have been this, and they got to her attention, like, hey, actually, I mean, that could have just spilled on your hand, and that could have been an issue. Hey, Luna. That's when the lawsuit was like official. But people would be like, oh, some dumb bitch fucking spills coffee on her lap and wins money from McDonald's. Like, no. But then there are those dumb lawsuits where I read one where a guy was staking out this family's house, and I think he must have known them some way, somehow, and knew that they were going to go on vacation soon. So the dude waits for them to leave on vacation this one morning, breaks into the house via the garage, like from the roof, falls into the garage, and then that was how he's going to get into the house, except for the family locked the door. And I think the garage door jammed or some shit like that. So he was trapped in the garage. He could not get out for the life of him. He was trapped in the garage until the family came back. And he sued them for like endangerment or some shit like that.
Oh my God.
Dude, and he won.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's stupid.
I'd have to look further into that, but like the premise of that's pretty fucking dumb. You wanted to break into the house to rob them, and you still got something out of them. You just went hungry for 3 days.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have died.
You should be lucky that that's all that happened.
Yeah, for real. Like, but whatever. Fucking morons.
Kitty's sleeping.
Right? So that kitten, this is going to be the final kitten update probably. Tomorrow, if he eats all his food on his own without being syringe fed, he goes to Jordan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bye,
Go Jordan. So I'm excited. I need this cat to be gone. I love this cat, but it needs to go. I want my normal life back. And then we're watching this dog. Dog's fine. The cat's fine, but I just want everybody gone.
I don't want Ruby gone.
I do. I'm going to be honest with you.
I like her. She
You're
cuddles.
like, I want my life back.
I do. I want like some normalcy. It's been 7 fucking weeks
with Kitty.
With the kitty, and then now we add the dog. I just want it back. Speaking of lawsuits and crime, also in Kyla, there's a family, I forget what state it's in, and it really doesn't matter. There's a white couple who adopted these kids, 5 kids to be exact. I say white couple because they adopted 5 black kids, ranging from ages like 6 to 16, I think it was. One of their neighbors made a report that they suspect that there's child abuse going on over at that house. So the cops respond for a welfare check, and is it welfare check? Wellness check, whatever. And the parents weren't home. So they start creeping around the property, and they find this shed. They break into the shed, and they find a 16 and 14-year-old in the shed. Empty shed, nothing in there. They're just locked in this hot fucking shed. And Luna, she's messing with the camera. Luna, God damn it.
You bitch.
I want to kennel her. She's going to mess up all the shots. So where was I at? So they find these kids and they end up telling the cops like they've been in there for like 12 hours, right? Just chained. And they go into the house. They find like a 9-year-old in there in dilapidated situation. And then the parents come home with the other 2 kids. They basically got charged, or they are getting charged for like slavery. They were making these kids do like incredibly hard all day labor on their farm. In 2023, this was last year, this October last year, 2023, they're slave owners somewhere in this country.
Well, I was going to say somewhere in the world easily.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like here in the country, like what were you thinking? Like, why would you think that was like a decent idea? Like you wouldn't get caught. White family got a bunch of black kids. You know what I mean?
Is that death penalty worthy?
Dude, it should be. Or just like tie them to a pole and just beat the shit out of them for days until they die.
Or like tie him to a tree, cover him in like salmon and honey.
Yeah. Yeah. And let a bear get to him. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Or something.
I just found that to be super fucked up.
And then shit like that where I wish like gladiator shit was still a thing.
I know.
You know, throw them in there with a bear, like a tiger.
Like a tiger.
Or a lion.
Just like 3 tigers.
Or just like some crazy fucking, like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. He's just wielding like a stick with a chain and a spiked ball at the end of it.
Yeah, give him just like a stick that's sharpened on one end.
That's it.
And then give the other guy like whatever the fuck he could possibly want, fully armored.
Yeah. That's what I wish. I wish we could do that, but
sadly not.
Turns out we can't do that.
Apparently fucking not.
I was checking the time.
Well, I'll tell you this. That's going to be off.
God damn it. Fucking dog. I don't want the dogs out here anymore when we do this.
It got moved.
Ruby laid.
That way.
Still. She was calm.
Well, when this comes out, when the wide shot sucks, it's the dog.
You'll just see it happen at one point. Hopefully it's on the wide shot when she moves.
Yeah, right.
That'd be funny.
You can make it that way.
I can make it that way. I'll show you why it's off. She's just so excited to see people here. But yeah. Well, we're back. I guess we're back.
I choked.
Come out weekly. I'll get this episode audio-wise out on Friday for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you. That's kind of all I got right now.
That's okay. I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, I think we did.
I swallowed the water on.
Oh, no.
It hurts.
Let's drink some more water.
Arms up.
Okay. Hey, real quick, before you die, go ahead and just sign us out.
Bye, bitches.
God fucking damn it. It's the same shit every fucking time.
Well, if the panda run...
Let it run far. I think we should change it.
Okay.
And I'm not saying this in disrespect to Chris, because I don't. I'm not saying disrespect to Chris. He's not on the podcast anymore.
Yeah, it was his idea. We got to think of something.
But until then, we'll keep it at that. So when the panda runs,
let it run far.
We also have that dead panda head.
Give us ideas.
All right. Well, check us out on YouTube. Yo, from now on, I'm gonna post these. The edit for the YouTube videos is kind of hard. So it takes a while. But yo, share them. If you're listening to this, share them. I'm gonna try to make shorts.
Okay.
I'm talking about like us and the listeners. Zach, dude.
Zach,
you're there for Dylan. Continue that, man, and share the video he's on.
Be our babysitter, Zach.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care of us, please, Zach.
Supervise things.
And he doesn't live in Nebraska, does he?
No, he lives in Minnesota.
Maybe one day we can hook it up right here. We could call him, put him on the podcast.
Have a guest spot of Zach.
Or at one point when we're making Joe Rogan money.
Yeah.
We could just fly him in.
Yeah, that too. Zach, one day we're going to
probably won't be living here, you know?
But until then, we'll just give you a phone call. And
would you still live here if you made Joe Rogan money?
Yeah.
You'd still live in Nebraska?
I don't have a choice, man. I got a daughter here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would want to move, but yeah, Jada's
I won't abandon Jada.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You should get a fucking nice fucking house.
I would. I wouldn't live in Omaha. So that, to be fair, if it was my way, if it was my money that I earned or won or whatever it was, if it was my way, I'd move to Norfolk.
Oh, yeah, just to make your life easier.
To be near Jada. But reality is, I don't know if that's going to happen because I do have Kyla and the kids here. So that's something that.
Well, your mom lives here. Your brothers.
I know.
Live here.
You know, but to say I wouldn't want to go to Norfolk to be closer. And I hate Norfolk. It's not like I desire to live in Norfolk. It's an awful town, dude. It's a fucking
an athletic event.
I got mugged there one time. I ended up with a fucking fat ass black eye in a Walmart parking lot.
I would never move to Norfolk.
And like the thing was too, I got beat the fuck up by two dudes. They robbed me of the little amount of cash I fucking had and had the audacity when they ran off to thank me.
Thank you for the money.
One dude, they took off running. One dude's like, thank you.
Fucking prick.
I was like, I just laid on the ground, like, waited till they were gone. Cause I was like, I thought I was going to die.
They have a gun?
Had a knife. I was going to my car and it was like the middle of the fucking night. It was such a crazy night. And I got sacks of shit and I'm about to put it in my car because I was going to college in Wayne, which was like 30 minutes away. And as I'm about to open my car door, I hear some feet come up and then I get shoved into my car, chest into my car, flipped around quickly, and then I got socked in the face super fast. Like all that series of events happened in a matter of like 2 seconds.
Jesus.
I got hit one more time. They knocked me to the ground. One guy starts like ragdolling me a little bit and puts a knife right here and everything stops. I was just like, fuck, I didn't say anything. I feel them pull the wallet out of my pocket, open it up. I maybe had like $60, $80 in cash. I didn't have a lot. They took the cash, they took my cards, threw my wallet at me, took off running, and then one guy said, thank you. And that all happened in a span of 15 to 20 seconds.
Why do people think cards is a good idea? I can cancel my card in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. And it was
at any time of day.
Was awful. Again, I said it happened in a span of 15 to 20 seconds. It was a really fast assault.
Yeah, they came, they grabbed you.
Yeah, and got it done. The knife was there to subdue me just so I didn't do anything stupid. Other than the black eye, I was actually completely fine. One guy comes running towards me as soon as the dudes ran away. He goes, hey man, are you okay? I saw the whole thing. And part of me was like, then why didn't you yell? Say something. Hey. God damn it, dude. Like I'm not even that hurt about the cash. Like the whole thing, there's like I got beat up. You know what I mean? Like that's the part
what
that
the fuck, man? Let's go get him.
If they would have just asked, like, hey man, you got any money? I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like here, fucking take it. Like let's, and then run.
You didn't have to punch me. You could have just pointed the knife at me and I'd been like, here you go.
Yeah. They beat the shit out of me though.
I stabbed someone once with my keychain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, you got to tell that before we sign off on this one.
I stabbed a blind date with the keychain really hard and made him bleed.
But by the way,
she's told this before.
Yeah, when she says blind date, the dude was blind.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I don't like this story anymore.
Whatever.
I wanted to stab him.
It's because he got fresh with you, right?
Yeah.
You want to touch your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for not stabbing me.
Look in the camera right there.
I should have.
A girl.
It's a lightning bug.
Luna's officially on the podcast.
Luna's on the podcast.
She's the loud one in the background.
Yeah, this is the thing that makes all the noise and moves our camera.
The camera and shit.
God. All right, yo, when the panda runs,
let it run far.
Follow us on YouTube. Check out our Instagram. I promise, I swear I'll do something with it. All right, peace out, y'all.
Bye.